What's up? What's up? This is Hush, aka How You Stop 'Em, aka Unstoppable Hush, aka No Noise, aka Voice of Reason. We must remember that. And this is Tell It How It Is, No Filter, episode 164. I'm excited. This is a split episode, partially by myself, and partially I have a special guest. But you're gonna see that later. How's everybody doing? The weather is still crazy. We are not where we're supposed to be with Mother Nature. I don't know what's going on, but that's just what it is. So, let me jump right in. Brooklyn Chop House. That's a restaurant, right? Supposed to give Peter Luger and Ruth Chris a run for their money. So it's on that type of caliber. It's called Brooklyn Chop House. So they went crazy because it's been out for a while, but they just opened one in Times Square. For you and for those who are not from New York and may not know New York, Times Square is in Manhattan. The name of it is Brooklyn Chop House. I'm just going to break that down to you. So anyway, they opened one in Times Square, and it was a big thing. We had a lot of stars out for the night. Amongst were Fat Joe, Mary J., the mayor, Eric Adams. I saw Tretch. I wasn't there. I'm just saying what I did research-wise. Tretch, I seen Shine. Word, he stepped out for sure. So it was a big team. Just wanted to shout that. I want to shout that, and that's it for that. Pusha T album. I forgot the name. I've always bad with my memory. But the standout joints is Neck and Wrist. That's with Jay-Z. Of course, there's a song on there, Diet Coke, that we may know that he put out as a single. I don't know the name of the one where it says Malice is on it. So I have to go through that. That just dropped. They're trying to argue it for number one and really give him some shine on this one. We'll see what happens. NBA, Jesus, it's over. Brooklyn, it's over. Good night. Brooklyn's gone. Boston moves on. Philly took care of business. Toronto is gone. Philly made it. Golden State took out Denver. Denver's gone. Golden State moves on. Milwaukee took care of business. So it seems like it's going to be Milwaukee-Boston, if I'm not wrong. The Dallas, Utah still, we got to wait for that. We got to still wait Memphis, Minnesota. And that's about it. Yankees have been on a little tear, trying to keep up with the Mets because both New York teams have progressed, but the Mets are doing well. The Yankees is trying to still salvage, but they seem to be all right. Okay. A$AP Rocky, I'm so sorry. I want to pray for him in the best I can in this situation. So there's an assault or some deadly weapon charge from last year. Well, not a charge. Some shit went down last year, and he can be in some serious trouble. So they raided his crib. They said in the crib they found guns. Fine. But I don't see them confirming that the guns found in the house, any of those guns are tied to this crime. So he may be good already off that. But they want to make it scary and scare you to say that if convicted, he can serve up to over a decade. We hope that's not the case. Moving on, I'm micromanaging right here. Megan Thee Stallion sat down with, what's the chick name? Gayle King. I already don't like that. But anyway, they joking because she hesitated when Gayle King asked, did Megan and Tory have a relationship that was sexual? She hesitated and said no. I find a problem with this because the whole issue with this whole shooting was allegedly because her and another female friend of her interest were fighting over Tory. I don't know if that's true. I'm not saying that that part is true, but allegedly it's two girls and Tory. And the way this thing is going and how messy it is and the changing of the stories and all that, I'm not saying she did have a sexual relationship with him, but you don't hesitate. Women are too proud to own themselves, especially someone like Megan, who's famous. You will not hesitate about that. If you did not go there, when you're asked, it's like immediately, no. She had to repeat it, think for a second. Whatever. I'm done with that. I just wanted to put that because that was more recent as well. That might be it for the current. Trying to see what else went down. Do we know already that Errol Spence beat Ugas for the belt? Tyson Fury won his match. He may be retiring. That's really it on the manly tip. Yeah, that's all I really got for you there. I'm gonna do real quick one scenario before I chop and screw and we get to the segment with my guest. I saw something saying that men cannot like men's selfies. I know what kind of paranoid, homophobic, jump the gun shit is that. If it's, y'all tell me, if it's your man's, and I don't even think that it gotta be your man's. If you are secure in your manhood, you know what it is. And when I say that, it's worldwide. So whether you're a man that likes women, we call you straight, right? Whether you're a man that likes other than, it's the confidence you have in whatever you believe in, the confidence you have in whatever you engage with, that whatever decisions you decide to make outside of that, and it's just social media, it's not real life, it's not like the most last and final word of it holding that much weight in the importance of your existence at all. So I don't understand the problem. Your man's got on a fire fit and you like it because the fit is fire. What's wrong with that? Whether somebody took the picture for him or whether it was a selfie. The selfie is not just about the person's looks, I would not assume. Especially with guys, most likely they're taking selfies for their fit, maybe because they feel they're dressed a certain way. So liking that is, I don't see the issue there, whether you know them or not. If you follow them, they're on your news feed, and they got some shit on that's fire, why not? See, we still going back to that era that, dick riding and it make you look crazy or too much praise on a guy. Yo, cut this shit out. Stop the insecurities. Stop the whole what it looked like shit. If something you want to give credit to, because it's something you either would wear or you think the person did his thing, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm here to say that. And it's not even a debate. I don't need comments or replies saying anything about this. This is how I feel, and this is how, for once, I'm taking a dominant stance on this that cut the crap. Like, it's social media. You can like whatever the fuck you want. You can give a like to whatever. Comments, you want to dig deeper and say how you comment is different, whatever. I'm not going to address that and go that far. The post I saw was about likes. So if a man likes another man's selfie pic or whatever, what the fuck? Who the fuck is? It's not that deep for me. So that's all I got on that. And we have to really concentrate on more important things in life, survival, grinding, and how we can make shit better every day, because we're not at our peak and prime. Never get too lax to think you're at your peak or prime. Every day you're supposed to be thinking of ways to be better than last time. Let's try to get the best of the shit we can while we're alive. You know what I'm saying? So don't get complacent. And that's all I got for you. So you're welcome. Thanks for joining. And I'm about to get into the second edition of this. Hold tight. And you know what? You ain't got to hold tight. We don't got no commercial breaks, so here's no ads and nothing like that. Well, I can't control it. If you don't have premium for YouTube, it might cut this and give an ad. I hate that. I hate it. Everybody take full advantage of your free trial on YouTube Premium. I know some people have bad memories, and they say that if they do that, they'll forget it, and they'll wind up getting charged. Try to remember the email and all the info. Take advantage of the free trial, and then decide whether or not that's something you want to do. When I did my free trial, I thought it helped. I don't want to see no ads when I'm really concentrating and listening to something. You know what I'm saying? Music or otherwise. You feel me? So there's no ads or no commercials on my behalf. So when we get into the next part of this, which is right now, I don't know if it'll cut you. Otherwise, let's get right to it. Yeah, take a second to reflect. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Tell It How It Is, No Filter, episode 164. Wow. What an accolade. 164, I've been sitting here talking shit to y'all. Did y'all even pay attention to anything? I gave so much knowledge for free. It's crazy. So we on 164. 164 from your host, Hush, a.k.a. Unstoppable Hush, a.k.a. Voice of Reason, a.k.a. No Noise, a.k.a. Hush Braun James. And I got someone that could relate to me in more ways than you would ever know. I got Sticky Jack in the building with me. If y'all don't do it, I'ma just...
My brother. You gotta give us some daps on that.
So this is like I'm giving y'all a special edition because this episode is gonna be in two parts. What part you get first? Who knows? But I need to bring Sticky in because he relates to me, and in all of these episodes, I don't think I took time out to really tell y'all who I really am and what I really do. You know, you see me do my little web series shit, my little acting thingy. You know, I'm just showing you the versatility. But number one is hip hop.
You already know.
Number one is the writing, everything that we get accomplished. So I got someone here who works just as hard as me, if not harder.
I don't know about that because, this man be dropping every week. So I don't necessarily know about that, but I dabble a little bit here and there. But, mans are working. So I respect that heavily.
So with that being said, that is so dope. We're just going to go into the little background of how we started, where we at with it, and, the whole hip-hop thing to, like, as a whole. So my man Sticky right here, right? We kind of, like, met. He said it's been 4 years.
I honestly think it's been, like, since, because, like, you was one of the first people that, like, I linked with on Facebook, and it was early. I don't even know if it was, like, 4 years. It was, like literally when I started in, like, 2016. So 2016 from now is, like, 6 years ago. I just said 4 years. I actually didn't know at the time, but I thought about it since the time. But it's been 6 years. So, like, 6 years of knowing this man, like, as soon as I peeped him, I'm like, this man fucking crazy. But I'm going to let you carry it because, but this man is the GOAT. I'll let you know that.
I like this guy. I mean, I'm not saying what he's saying is not his honest, genuinely truth, but what I like about this guy right here is very supportive. And, what he gave you is just somebody who's humbled, who knows his craft, who knows that he gets busy, but he's given flowers when flowers are due. That's all that is. And that if we had more of that, this hip hop thing would be bigger than country music. You hear me? But we don't stick together and we don't support. So that's why our shit will stay stagnant. But I'm just showing you growth because, like he said, we met on the internet. You know how much I drag and slay the social media to not take that serious. But what it does do positive is link real niggas. Even if it was by accident. Like, it wasn't even meant to be, but it is it is now. So I met this man like he described. And every time we've linked since music-wise, it's been body bags. You can try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You can try to act like you didn't hear the songs. But everything that me and this man has done together has banged.
Insane. You don't even know the tracks that me and this man have done. We what, like 4 or 5 deep right now? Bro, them we almost about to drop a whole album piece of the tracks that we did together on your head top. Shit crazy. That's all I'm saying. Crazy.
So I had to bring him in for this conversation because the podcast is something else. I go somewhere else with it, just talk personal opinion and view. But I can't keep going on and be this high in the stats. What I said, this is episode 164,
Yeah,
and we never had a conversation about the hip hop shit I do. We can't do that.
Can't do that.
So it's only right to bring somebody who can relate to me best. So I'm gonna get his point of view and story as well. But I'll start and say, we are hip hop heads right here. The shit we listen to, the shit we respect, the shit that makes us wanna write, the shit that motivates us. Yo, this is a life that's us. This is not something I can describe to you in one sitting. It's not something I describe to you that takes 10 minutes. This is our life. It's like breathing. So it can't be described in one sitting. But what I will say is that this man right here is motivating if you fucking already got something in you. You know, me nor him can make you start from scratch. If you already got it in you and you get busy fucking with us, you're gonna get busier.
Facts.
If it's already there, facts. If it gotta already be there though, it gotta already be in you.
You have to be it has to be in you to actually want to do the things that push you forward, to do the things that you actually want to achieve, the things that you see for yourself, the thought that you have in your mind that you want to have so much. Let's give an example. You want to have $3,000 by the end of the month, right? Just to save for yourself, right? But what are you doing in that time to actually save that $3,000? You know what I mean? Are you working? Are you putting that $350 aside every paycheck that you get? Are you? I don't know what you're doing in life. Hey, are you flipping? Are you hustling? Are you putting a couple dollars aside every time that you read? I don't know exactly what you're doing, but the level up point is necessary for the people that feel like they have to do it. And if you're one of those people, then 100%, you should definitely hear us.
I don't know, Sticky. I think I'm a little bit taller than you. May have to switch seats because I'm ducking down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if you switch seats if you duck down like me.
Your shit's small anyways. That chair is fucking hella short.
I think you can rock. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
But we said so much real shit, I will not bring this back. We gonna still keep what we at and keep what we doing. Keep it going. So look, we just talking to y'all, but now we're gonna get really busy. So, Sticky, what I want from you is for you to take them through your journey. When you first started rapping, what influenced you, what keeps you going, and why do you feel that you can't stop?
Okay, shit. It's gonna be a long one, but if you in for it, I got one for you. So, back in the day, I'm from Toronto, Canada, if you guys are not sure of it. Canada, you think Canada alone, it's like, damn, snow, cold, weather, shit, whatever, but man's grew up kind of similar, or I feel like the way I connected with Hush, the stories that we've shared together, similar situations have brought real mans together, and that's all it is. So from the beginning, I guess, just growing up in fucked up spot, there's a lot of shit around. I got a lot of influences in bad shit after bad shit after bad shit. Drugs, violence, all that shit. It's all around me. So, and I hear also other people that are around me that are making music. So I get in tune with music. I have an older brother who makes music as well. So
what's his name? Shout him out.
So my older bro, his name Flex463. You can search that up on YouTube, anywhere.
Shout out Flex.
Flex is one of the realest you ever hear. I promise that. And so ever since I was young, Flex always put me on to like hip hop since I was mad young. I was like 3, 4, 5, and this is the music that I'm hearing when I'm a youngin'. My bro like 10 years older than me, so he from a generation of real hip hop, right? So when I'm coming up, I'm thinking, yo, speak about the shit that you're going through. Speak about you. Speak about the shit that you see. Speak about the shit that you're going through around in life, and people will fuck with it. And that's what I got told early on. So when I started making music, I started writing. I thought I was better than everyone. I'm the best. I fucking rip anyone apart. This, that, da, da, da. So, I started writing in high school. So went to my homie's house and we all started rapping. And homie had a little microphone in his house. So we went to his house and we would freestyle on his shit all the time, every day after school. And then that became, yo, you're nice. Yo, you're nice. Yo, we should do some music together, like for real, and actually do some music. So that's where it became. And then it got to a point where money got involved, to where I had to go to studios to pay money. And I'm young. I'm like fresh out of high school. I'm like 17. This is maybe 2012, 2013. I'm just getting out of high school. And I'm like, I don't got no job. I don't got none of that. So I can't pay for a studio time, right? I can't go out. I can't do the things that a rapper needs to do to actually benefit himself, right? So I thought to myself, and I'm like, yo, fuck, like, what can I do to actually do what I want to do? Like, I want to make music. I want to rap and shit. So mans went to a music store here. Thank God they have one. Mans went to a fucking music store, and they have like microphones, all this shit, like fucking whole like studio setups that you could get for yourself. And so man's got that for himself, and I brought it back to my crib, and this shit was good. But it wasn't like at the time. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just thought, like, you just recording the microphone, shit sound nice. I didn't know anything about a mix or master. I never heard of that in my life. I've never heard of that in my life.
So, who influenced you? Like, what were you listening to inspire you to keep going once you started?
Shit.
Things you, like, leaned on. It could be local or famous. It could be somebody down the block.
Yeah,
but do the mixture.
Yo, there was Big Bro. There was Big Bro Flex right in my own. Yeah, there was Big Bro in my own crib. That was Big Bro in my own crib. That's bringing music home for me to listen to. I had Tupac. He played Tupac crazy. He played Biggie. Biggie just put me on a whole like a vibe. Like the whole shit just put me on a whole vibe, like the hits that was on the radio. And here, like in Toronto, they played a lot of like New York shit. So I was heavy into Big. And damn, it's just like that shit. And then later on, like CNN got me going. Fat Joe got me going.
T-O-N-Y, and paid and
yeah, I already know, right? So like a lot of New York rap got me on. Right, and I'll say this blindly without really giving a fuck about it, but Toronto mans got influenced by New York, and they can't say they didn't.
Say it one more time.
Okay. Old school Toronto mans got influenced by New York, right? But there's a kind of little similar difference to where Toronto mans are a little more not spicy. They like spicy and like a hot kind of like a different taste on the right side of your cheek kind of.
Hey,
you know? Nah, chill. But pause, like y'all say, but nah, so like Toronto mans definitely got influenced by New York. Definitely, because New York is definitely the birth of hip hop, straight in the Bronx, but you already know. Brooklyn had me fucking. Biggie had me a different. Biggie had me shouting Brooklyn. I didn't even know where the fuck Brooklyn was on the map. I didn't even know Brooklyn was part of New York. I was so young, I didn't even know this shit. I'm sitting there singing More Money, More Problems when I'm fucking 4 and shit, right? I don't know any better, right? I don't know I didn't even know what that meaning meant, right? But I was kind of brought up into that substance to where I'm like, damn, like I have no, like I'm hooked now. I have no choice but to, I'm fucking.
You
here.
made a commitment.
Yeah, like I'm here. So when I got the mic and shit, when I went outside, I went to the store like I was saying, I bought my own mic and this shit was trash at the beginning. I won't say it's trash. I thought it was the best shit ever in the world, but I look back at it years later and this shit not that nice, but
So I'm gonna go controversy a little bit, stir it up a little bit. So for me, I had a couple episodes back where we did our top 5 best MCs. So I have Eminem in my top 5. Where does Eminem sit for you, per se? In your rankings, how you feel about him, and if you don't see him how I see him, give me that guy that's like that. Not to really make it a race thing, but if Eminem doesn't get it, then who in that race gets it for you? But still go
like
to him
white
first.
rappers and shit?
Right, but but do the Eminem thing first.
Okay.
How you rank him, where you got him, how much of an influence he is for you, and then go to the real one that you like.
All right. Eminem influence? Fam, I remember I was in like grade 1 at school. I remember like the I am whatever you say I am, and he's jumping off the building and shit. Fam, I was fucking like, however you are old in grade 1, I was like 6 or some shit, and they had like these like tree stump things, and I would stand on top of that and jump off. I am bro. Eminem, the influence of Eminem, it's kind of crazy, but in rankings of top 5, I don't know if he's number 1. But he's definitely
top 5. Period.
He's like top.
He's not
3.
in my 1.
My 5. I don't know if I could give it in an order because it changes. So like I have different. I have different.
Just give me 5 names.
All right.
We said this. We said all this.
Styles P. Eminem. Big Pun.
That's a good list.
I'm gonna put.
This is where it gets tricky. So far he says Styles P, Eminem, and Big Pun.
Styles P, Eminem, Big Pun. I want to. The other 2, you already know what I should say, but I don't know if they influence me. You're talking about influences, right?
Just
or are you talking about just 5?
No, not just 5. You see,
or
when
like
I
the top.
When I have the discussion with non-rappers, it's more complicated. But you're a rapper, and I want you to treat your list as such.
Yes.
You're a rapper.
Yes.
What makes you rap? What influences you? What can get you in the mood? Why your whole existence in this rap?
Okay, but okay. But my styles, this isn't in no order. This isn't in no order.
Just name 5.
Okay, I'm gonna change because some people might think that I put Styles P at 5. Then that's not the case.
No order, just 5.
No order, just 5. Styles P, Eminem, Big Pun, J. Cole, and Russ.
Folks, stay
That's
with
my
us.
5.
The only one that might throw you off is Russ. But you need to go check out Russ before you make a decision.
Now, look, I'm going to tell you
the
why.
Other 4, go ahead, tell why.
Look, I'm going to tell you why I chose Russ. Russ was a special one because when I first heard him, I wasn't sure if I fucked with him or not. But then when I understood what the man does, so I make beats, I record my own music, I mix and master my own vocals. I don't go to no studio to have somebody press a button for me, right? I literally have to do it here myself.
But shout out to the ones that do that.
Yes. Shout out to everyone that is able to go and hit up the studio, and but I've learned that the people that make beats, mix and master their own vocals, and do the shit and that are a one-man band that could do anything that you fucking name to them, right? That, like, he'll go film his own music video, right, too, right? This is also why I fuck with him, because he took the initiative to go out and buy a camera to film his own music video for himself, right? So that's why I'm like, I fuck with that. And, the videos ain't half bad either. So when I understood what was going on with what he was saying to back it up with, I understood, because I do all of the same things.
Talking about Russ.
Yes, and this is Russ, by the way. So if you guys hate him and you heard that shit, fuck Russ and shit, all that shit is bullshit. The only reason why they say that is because he wore some t-shirt at some festival that said fucking fuck buckets and shit. And buckets up in here in Canada is crackheads, if you don't know. So fuck buckets. Literally, like, if you a bucket, why, like, what turned you to become a bucket, Like what was the thing that happened to you that became a bucket? And that's basically what the shirt said. It's basically like how much dope you gotta do before you realize you're a fucking loser. And that's what the shirt said, right? And it contradicted his whole, it was a whole separate thing besides the music. It didn't contradict anything. It was a whole separate thing besides his actual music. And that thing brought a whole hate to him. So that's why a lot of people are like, yo, fuck this guy. But what I heard and what I related to and what I understood was that, yo, this man right here, he working and he giving you game. He giving you gems from a higher level than what we at. So when you hear that kind of shit, you just kind of like, damn, maybe he right. And that's where I sat with it. And then when I started to dig more and listen more and go back even more to see where he came from, it was like, damn, this dude actually did it, and he's nice with it, because he wasn't that nice as he is now, but and that's why.
So the 5, and you could contradict me later, because the episode I did prior, I said my 5. Maybe I don't remember that exactly, but I'm going to still give my 5. So your 5, you said Styles P, Eminem, Big Pun, Russ,
J. Cole,
and then Russ.
Yeah.
My 5, and they're going to blast me if I don't say the same 5 I said in that podcast.
Okay.
So I think my 5 said J, Big, M, Big Pun.
Whew.
And I believe I said Beanie
Siegel?
But we gotta go back.
Siegel.
You can tell me I'm wrong.
Now, is this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
No.
Like,
it's just my choices.
Okay.
So we're gonna run through it again, and you can contradict me if I don't remember what it was. I'm good. On camera.
I feel that.
But it's like the ones I can say for sure, my memory's bad. The ones I stand behind strongly is definitely the Big, Hove, M, Pun. Like, those are the definite 4s. Whatever I said 5th, it can debate between Beans, Nas, Fab.
This guy said Fabulous. See, so yo, look.
I don't remember the 5th one.
This.
Get me later. Get at me later for not remembering. But at least those 4 is the definite.
I mean, like, if Jay and Big ain't in that top 10 list for you, that's a fucking problem. That's a fucking problem. Because like Big was going in my 5, like, no matter what. Big was going in there, and just cause it's Big. Like, Big is fucking what? Are you kidding me?
Is it what?
Bro, Big was like, Big even up here was insane, bro. Like, there was not such a movement like that, and I was a youngin', so when I heard that shit on the radio, like, you knew who it was, like, even if like he only had the 16 on it, on like More Money More Problems and Juice. Well, Juicy was all him, but we had those on the radio up here. So yo, shout out to Flow 93.5 for playing those, but you're missing your boy, dog. What's going on? It's slipping. Ooh.
So my bag, if I ain't get an exact 5, if we go 10, it's crazier. But it wasn't really about them; it was about us. So like as we wrap up in a couple minutes, I want us to still get our shit off. So you said your influence and all of that. So I'm gonna say my little influence. So we can make our 5 and not make a exact order. But I also with Sticky could relate that there's local people around us that
Yes.
also
Yes.
influence
Yes.
why and how it started. You feel what I'm
Yes.
saying? And I'm gonna tell you now, just like I'm gonna give this man his flowers. I gotta give this man his flowers about to preach. This man doesn't only rap, this man make beats. I told him that when I tried to make beats, it was trash. I still ain't find the beat that I kinda co-sign that I want him to hear, but I'm gonna do that before I leave his side. So he's making beats, and I'm telling you now, not the next album I drop, which y'all not fucking ready. You ain't.
Y'all not fucking ready. What? Bro, just tell them that again. Tell them that one more time, bro.
You're not ready for the next one.
Next one, you're not fucking ready. I promise. You're not ready. You're not ready.
But then it's a back-to-back, because right after that one, this man is going to be the foot of the following one. He's going to be the foot.
Yo, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the man the fire pack of beats. This shit going to be crazy. I'm going to send him like a hot 10-piece. And the man going to murder them. And I'm going to send him like 50 of them. And he going to choose 10 of them that he going to rock with and destroy. So, and if you don't know, I be making some beats. So,
yo, give him your gram and how to holla at you.
See, yo, oh, shit.
Get him something to holla at.
It's Sticky Jack _ Sticky Jack on Instagram. It's one or the other. I'm not too sure because I'm not too much focused on some internet shit, but I be making too much music to be really worried about my fucking tag name. But it's _ Sticky Jack, all one shit, or Sticky Jack _ it's either or. I can't remember which one it is, but hit me up on Instagram. That's where you can hit me up anytime. I mostly reply on there, so you already know what it is.
That's peace. You know what I'm saying? And it gets busy in here, so like we've been doing shit anyway. So we got the joints we got together already. We did one that I didn't really want to tell y'all nosy motherfuckers, and I wanted y'all to wait till it just dropped. But me and him did one today that's gonna be fucking out of fucking control. He's gonna probably produce the entire next one. And that's none of your fucking business, but I feel like we should tell you because the importance of this segment is to show you real hip-hop heads that, you know what, if we go to our maker, whoever brought us here, however we go out, you're gonna know what the fuck we was doing while we were here.
Fucking facts, though. Fucking facts, though.
I don't need the little celebratory shit. I just want you to know as a whole. That's why if you meet people like us, you ain't gonna understand. We don't want, it's cute that little, yo, that song was dope, or what you did right there was dope. This is our life. We fucking breathe this shit. We want you to know that when we fucking leave this earth, God forbid if he go first or I do, that you're gonna then say, he gets busy.
He gets busy, boy. Better know it.
Because you wasn't aware of it while we was here. But you're gonna know when we're gone. Because all it takes is one nosy motherfucker to say, yo, this guy passed, they said that he rapped.
Yo.
And somebody gonna start digging.
Yo, and there's many people that may not ever see this. But there be the day that, like he's saying, when we pass, you be fucking finding it. And when you do, you be wishing that the day that you fucking actually peep game. Slipping. And that's for the people that never see this, only until we're fucking gone. And that's it. But everyone else, mad love. Mad love you came here. You already know what it is. Teed out to Brooklyn. Fucking real ones out here. I spill my beer because I'm a little wavy, but it is what it is. Just know what it is. Until next time. Real ones.
Thanks for tuning in. Again, the YouTube is at Voice of Reason NF. Yo, hit me up. Intangible out right now on all major streaming platforms. Check Sticky Jack out.
Yo, I got Organized Noise out right now. All streaming platforms, you can check that out. There's a 17-track album. This shit fucking slap. Go bump that. You already know what it is.
Thanks for tuning in again. Peace. Be
1,
safe.
2.
Till the next time.
1, 2.
Tell her how it is. No filter.